Stream coming through. Am I live? I'm trying to do this other way of streaming, so if this pops up, I just want to make sure I'm good. But for some reason it's not working, so I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this stream and then retry it. Let me see, what is it showing up as right now. Trying to get this live stream working. I'm trying a new way of YouTube Studio to set up a stream, but for some reason it's not working. So I'm gonna have to cancel this and then bring it right back once this loads up. I just want to see what settings and stuff it has up here already. But what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in. I mean, I could go ahead and stream while I'm up here, but part of me want to go ahead and try it a different way. This computer moving too, so let me check the iPad real quick, because the iPad always works better for me. Hey, this not a bad picture though. But let me see real quick. I should just stay live while I'm live. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm actually going to stay live. I was going to stop being live while I try to get some stuff going with the way I had everything set up. Like, I went through the YouTube's way of setting everything up, like the YouTube Studio, and for some reason it's not working. So, but since I'm live, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I got, my allergies are tripping right now. I want to pull up the live stream comments real quick, and then I'll be good to go. What's up? What's up? You know what? Since I have it right there, I'm just going to leave that up. I don't need all that going right now. Hopefully you all having a wonderful day. Like I said, my allergies are killing me. Don't know why. But I'm going to go ahead and mess around with Nexus right now. What do y'all think about Nexus 3 as of right now? I'll tell y'all my opinion in a second. Spent more time with it. Man, these allergies are killing me. I'm trying so hard not to sniff. Let's knock that over. Put this back on. I like Nexus, but I don't really use it like to compare to like Omnisphere, because a lot of people are trying to compare it. But you know, for me personally, it's just something that I have in my toolbox. As I said in my original video, I am disappointed though, because they sound like the same sounds. They were saying that these are the new sounds, but they pretty much sound similar. And like the Christmas sale is going on now, and with the Christmas sale, it's like the expansions are still like $50, which I thought they were regular price, even though they had like the 60 with the slash through it. I thought at one point they went down to being like $50 a piece anyway, so it's kind of confusing what's going on with that. But aside from that, it's cool though. Did y'all get any new plugins? I want to make sure y'all can hear me, like when I'm playing music. If y'all have a hard time hearing me, let me know. But did y'all get any new plugins or anything like that over Black Friday? This is the only one I got. Yeah, that's a good upgrade. Sound of blowing is sound of blowing. Man, I'm tripping. My allergies got me tripping. Sound of playing is low. Can I raise it? Yeah, I'll raise it. So I just didn't want it to be too loud. That's all. But yeah, the complete ultimate collector's edition. That's all you need right there, really. Hopefully this isn't too loud. What's up? What's up? Thank you for tuning in. Just really getting started. My allergies are killing me, so I'm trying to play through all that. What's up? Nexus sounds good. I'm still contemplating on getting it. Is it worth it? I mean, it depends. Like for me personally, it was worth upgrading because one, I don't need the dongle no more. That was I don't even call it a hassle. It was just annoying to have to carry around this taped up little USB drive that I had, and it was like broke, so I had to like be very careful with it. Um, so that was worth it, and then like that wasn't worth the full 100 to me, but aside from that, it will be NKS ready, so I could browse all the sounds from here without needing the computer at some point. Aside from that, I mean, you get the new expansion with it, so I mean, once you factor that in, it's like okay, cool, but it wasn't really anything too crazy. So for me, just to upgrade for 100, I'm like, it's not that bad. But if I was trying to buy it, I may, how do I want to put it? It depends on which package you wanted. Like somebody wanted to buy or asked me about the one that's like, I think it's $2,000. I was like, no, I wouldn't spend $2,000 on Nexus, but it's good to have. So I would get like the cheaper version and just go through the individual expansions that you think you're interested in and pick those up, and you'll be better off. Learned so much from your DDS, even though we never met. You like one of my guys. Hey man, I appreciate that. That's how it be, man. I end up meeting people on YouTube, Instagram, Xbox, all that stuff, and I be feeling like I actually know them and never met them before. Do you need? Did you need it to upgrade though? Did you need it to upgrade? Which mean did I need it to upgrade? BK Banger. What you mean? I hope you're doing well, man. Man, my allergies are getting the best of me right now. What's up, Mac? Been on the fence because of my children. I mean, if I think you have to pay to upgrade it in order to get the use without the dongle. That's why I was telling somebody earlier. They lost their dongle and they would have to pay like for a new license. So I just said, why don't you just pay for the upgrade, download the upgrade, and then from there you'll be able to use it without it. So in that case, it's probably worth it. What am I looking at now? 2K. That's yeah. They was somebody really asked me like they wanted to spend $2,000 on Nexus, and I'm like, I would not spend 2,000. I can't really think of any VST that I'll spend $2,000 on, honestly, but it wouldn't be Nexus. Yes, I use no repeat for my hi hats. Hey man, hook me up, man. No BK Banger. I didn't need it at all. Like it was in my book bag somewhere. It's not even plugged in no more. So when I upgraded it, I didn't have it plugged in. So I thought I was gonna need it, but I didn't. So that was perfect. What it is you have to download their new cloud thing called Refx Cloud, and all your licenses are there. And from there forth, I guess I say furthermore, they will. Is that even the right term? Anyway, going forward, they will install your stuff through the Refx Cloud, so that there's none of that. I have to import it or any of that stuff, and I have to check the e-licenser. So it's none of that. You just log in, and from there you should be able to go. No problem, man. Hey Deb, how you doing? Thank you for leaving a comment. That's my barber, everybody. Pink Lady. I started working on a new channel too, Deb, if you in here. I started developing it. And all that stuff is gonna be David D. Smith. and I'm probably gonna announce that this week. Probably tomorrow, actually. Put the video up. Maybe even later today. I had somebody ask me the other day how come Sub Lab wouldn't work inside the machine, and it works fine for me. I literally just opened it. Let me save this real quick. I can't believe it's December already. It's crazy. Hopefully that sound wasn't gonna be too loud. Drop down the octave. Shanta, thank you for checking in. That's my fiance, y'all. If y'all didn't know that I got engaged. And he beat me to it. Well, I don't know if he beat me to it. I said it before your comment popped up, but you know what I'm saying. We got engaged on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna put the video up on my channel one day this week. Thank you. I appreciate it. See, when I make my beats, they be clipping like crazy. That's mainly because I don't mix inside of Maschine, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a limiter on here so that way y'all don't have all that clipping in your ears. Appreciate it, man. I'm in trouble now. Thanks, man. What type of headphones you just for making beats mixing? She got on these are. I hate that I forgot the name of it. Let me pull it up real quick. This is what I'm using right now. Newman. Hopefully I said it right. Newman. NDH 20 closed dynamic headphones. They sound good. I use these when I mix with my headphones, but when it comes to making beats, I don't really care. I use my Beats by Dre's when I'm making beats. It's just I haven't charged them. That's why I haven't been using them on here, like they over there somewhere. But I mix with these because it's flat and it, you know, sound good. But the Beat by Dre's, I use those to make beats. Bro, I got this chair from Sam's Club. It was like $100. I was looking at gaming chairs and them things was crazy, and I was like, they got one at Sam's Club. I'm gonna go right there and get it. And it was $100. Now I know my man will never get his NPC. Hey, I might get it though. One day. You never know. Hey, all this stuff is investments. This is all a part of my business, so it's all good. After I finish this, I need to work on my Christmas album. I don't know how I deleted my what is it called? My first pattern from my 808. I deleted it somehow. Trying to make my pattern again. I don't remember what I did. What causes the computer to play some of my tracks? What causes the computer to play some of my tracks to drag slow? What needed to update it to be updated to? If your computer is playing stuff slow, or if it's like glitching and stuff, it's probably because of I can't think of what it's called. I can't think of it. Oh, your RAM and stuff. Like, I think that has a lot to do with it. Some VSTs and whatnot are VST hogs are computer hogs or CPU hogs, so you can only use certain instances of it. But yeah, the RAM probably is the issue. Like, I have 16 gigs of RAM on here. This laptop right here, I think only has 8. Let me check. And that's why I don't make beats on this laptop at all, because yeah, it has 8 gigs of RAM, so it starts doing all that. Could be your buffer size, anything. So it's multiple things to check out. Play this all together again. Yeah, you'll probably have to upgrade your RAM. Depending on what type of computer you have to go somewhere and or order the parts and do it yourself. Unless you don't want to do it yourself, then you have to pay somebody to do it or get a new computer. See, I like this beat. Like, I see some people say like Nexus sounds dated, which I could hear that. But I think you can still do something with it though. My honest opinion. Let this play. So after I export this one, I'm gonna make one more. I kind of want to make a sample beat, but I don't think I have any samples. But I need to keep on working with Nexus. So let me see. I need to play around with some of the effects on Nexus. I haven't really done that yet. December. How many beats have I made in December? This is my 4th beat of December. So I'm on one a day at this rate. Atmosphere, like straight light with Nexus 3. You're saying use both of them, or are you saying just find atmosphere in there? Now Nexus, like one thing I do love about Nexus is the pads. I like the pads. The ARPs are cool, and that's really where it wins me over. Cause I can go through some of the pads, and even the old ones, they'll be dope. I'm gonna go through some of the pads actually. It sounds like it. You're saying Nexus sounds like straight light? Or you saying the beat sounds like it? Just like those atmospheres, man, that pad. I wonder if I should put a camera right there on this little thing where you guys can see me like that. But the quality would be so thrown off. I just hate looking this way. Let me go ahead and pull up Nexus real quick. I figured out how to delete all those third-party expansions that I had that don't even work. You just have to delete them off your computer. You find a pad that I like. Actually, let me go here. I feel like some of my stuff is missing. Sound like a movie. I'm cheating. I'm putting on easy mode. Wonder how come these don't have previews. They probably still labeled as outdated. Outdated. Get that right. What y'all think about this so far? I'm just messing around with this. Find me some more instruments to throw in here. I think I need to update these so that way I can use all of the previews. I'm not hearing anything when I click on some of them. Appreciate that, man. Save this real quick. Dark Sinister type beat. Alright, I just be playing around. Like, the one thing, like, even though I'm trying to learn piano and stuff like that, the one thing I try to tell people when I'm talking about this is I like to use easy mode and locking and scale, because for stuff like that, I wouldn't be able to play all of that stuff the way I was playing it without trying to feel my way through it. So if I'm just making beats, I'm just throwing it together like that. But when I'm using like melodics, I actually be looking this way, not even looking at the keys, feeling my way around. So I'm getting the best of both worlds, but just able to throw the idea together real quick. I'm about to just mess around with this. I don't know what I'm about to do. Appreciate that. Thank you. By trying to find a vocal to add on here. I'm trying to stick to Nexus for the sounds. 1 second. Man, I reached out to them like when I reached out to Refx. I think when I first made Try Me, because Try Me was all sounds from Nexus except for the drums, like the pad, the pluck, the bass, all of that came from Nexus. And I reached out to them, not necessarily for some sponsorship stuff, but it was because my dongle was broke. And I'm like, I made these songs. I'm about to be traveling around. Like, do you guys mind sending me another one, or is there a way I can get another one? They said, yeah, you had to pay $300 at the time for a new license. And at that point, I was just like, whatever. But I wasn't even doing YouTube stuff heavy back then. But if they do reach out and try to sponsor me, you know, we'll see what we can do. But what's up, So100 Media? Nexus is a rompler, but I mean you could add like effects and stuff on it, but it is still a rompler. It's like I'm just going through presets and stuff, and I added some effects to the pad, I believe. Or no, I added some effects to the pluck, and I also think the pad I did a little something too, but it was nothing crazy. What keyboard is that? Okay, MPK49. That has been good to me. That's just let me down. Wow, I used the MPK49 for years. This is the Complete Control S61. It's my favorite keyboard. It got like built-in scales and chords, art, everything is in here. If you use Native Instruments stuff like me, you can browse everything from here. Even if you don't, you can use Complete Control to still get the functions inside of like FL Studio, Logic, and things of that nature. You can browse your sounds and everything on these two screens that you see here, if you can even tell that they're screens. Maybe if I hit browse, you'll be able to see it better. Let me see, can you see it better? Nah, not really, but it's two screens right here, trust me. Let me go back to plugin mode. Yeah, I remember I made Try Me on the Kai MPK49. I was gonna open up Sublab, but I'm like, let me go ahead and check out some of these bass sounds inside of here. I wonder if they got some new ones that I didn't mess with yet. Bass. Did go through the 808s. Favorite bass in Nexus is a simple sine bass that that came with it. Basic sine. This is my favorite Nexus bass right there. It's the MK2. It's the MK2. Make sure you get the 2 screens. The MK1, I don't know what I did with my MK1. I have one somewhere, but it doesn't have the screens like this, so this is the one. No problem. Yeah, I look at sending them some stuff. Think they'll sound like our sounds mesh together. All right, I'm gonna check them out. Let me screenshot it so that way I remember. And there we go. I'm gonna check them out. I believe I heard their names before. I just haven't heard their music yet. You know how I want to build this up. I need a new transition. I get tired of that one now. Drop another one of those. See what I got here. Change this one up. Alright, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna make next. Alright, export this. Nexus. I wish they had more sounds, man, for real. Like some newer sounds. I like the sounds in there. I forgot what I was gonna name that beat that quick. But I like the sounds in there. I forgot what I was gonna name this beat. Go back and listen to it real quick. I came with something. Yeah, all of this is Nexus. Even everything is Nexus except for the drums. Like this is Nexus. The pad, that's Nexus. This, but it's not playing. And even the bass is Nexus. So everything in this beat is Nexus minus the drums. Let me make sure I got my bass hitting at the right parts while I'm still here. Yeah, it is good. Alright, about to export this. Yeah, I wish they had some new sounds though. That's what I was really looking for. What's up, Tater Don? Appreciate you tuning in. Dang, I just hit the wrong thing. Alright. After this one, export, make some more. I should play y'all some beats actually. Let me see what I got. I need to be working on my Christmas project that I'm trying to drop. But I had time before I do that. All we had is time, good and bad. These are from my project. I need to mix some beats because I'm slacking. Because all this stuff is from my project. Oh well, I guess I ain't gonna play nothing. I need to get back to work. What's up, Julian? Hope all is well with you. Alright, beats exported. Next beat. I don't know what to make though. Thank you, all as well. My allergies were killing me, but they starting to feel a little bit better. First thing I used to do when I first got Nexus 2 was I used to sit here and just go through the arpeggiators and just find me something that I like and stick with it. So I'm about to try that real quick. Make a Sada Baby type beat. I might do that. They gotta have it where I could turn off the layers like they used to have. Cause I like this, but some of these layers. Here we go. So how do I turn them off? It's the arpeggiator. There's got to be a way to turn these layers off. Okay, here we go. Yep. They should have a way to let you add layers to it too. See, I like it. I just don't like all that extra stuff going on in the background. So if I take that off, it might sound better. I'm not playing piano. I'm just using an arpeggiator. But like I was saying with this keyboard, you can set the keyboard in easy mode, so everything will be scaled across all the white notes, so you literally can't mess up no matter what you do. But you know, there's things out there like melodics that I'm using to try to work with. You saying this extra sound is fire, like all this background noise? Let me make it without it first. Let me just see. Slow it down a little bit. Where's the tempo on here? Guess it's not on here. Gotta go to the machine. Tempo, maybe 87. Messed up somewhere. I gotta get that ending right. Why can't I get that ending right? I'm almost there. There we go. I like that, I like that. So it's not a baby type beat. Could I turn this into one? Alright, I'm turning extra noise on. Hear what it sound like. Actually, I could change the volume of it. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm turning it off. I don't like that. Hopefully this don't crash. All right, it was acting like it was about to crash. Actually, I'm gonna make it different, make it a full pattern. Forgot what I hit though. Messed up. I'm gonna mess around with this a little bit. That's the bass. Yeah, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Maybe I'll send it. Turn this little variation on so they hit different. You knew that bell was coming. And I could add the little piano on top of it, maybe. Had to hear what it sound like. I don't want it to do too much. Save it real quick for it crash, if it crash. Haven't had any crashes, so that's good. Need to turn that bell down some. Do it in a second. Don't mind me, I don't know how to play piano yet. I'm gonna come back to that. I wonder if this pattern worked. Appreciate that, man. That's why, like, when I make my beat making videos, I just jump into it and be like, boom, 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 instead of like experimenting. I try to say that for stuff like this, where I just experiment and play around with stuff. I'm about to make this from scratch, though. I like that little pattern. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hope all is well with you, Lord O's. How you been, man? Hope all is well with you, for real. Nice work. Have you ever tried Studio Links? The set. Nice work. Have you ever tried Studio Links to set? I'm assuming you mean Studio Links VSTs. I haven't used theirs before. Actually, I have used one. I didn't like it much. Keep messing up. This one moved too slow, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it this way. Swap back and forth. Should be a lot easier now. No, you good. Change that last part on this. Actually, just leave it like this. The jam fit in my workflow for arranging. I have my jam right there, you just can't see it. But since I put this up here, this takes up so much space. Like I have my machine up here now, so it takes up so much space that I don't really want to have the jam up here just because I don't want it up there. But I use it from time to time, but especially for arranging. That's mainly what it was used for me. I don't like these hi-hats no more. They too slow. Arrangement for me, other people had different like uses for it. Some people use it to perform. I used it to sequence before, things of that nature. But for my workflow right now, it would just be basically arrangement because I'm not even using my machine really. I'm making my drums and stuff all right here. So I just swap stuff around like that. What about your M32 setup? My M32 is... Oh, my M32 is right here. I was looking for it. It's right there. I had it next to my machine, but when I wanted to use this 61, I moved M32 and did it that way. So I still use it. It's just a matter of how I feel at a certain time. That's all. But I would definitely recommend M32. But I like to switch up the workflow. Like I'm doing my drums on here, so I'm coming up with different drum patterns than I would up here. Just switching it up, son. Appreciate it, man. I'm gonna keep working on it. Let me save it real quick. I don't use my Maschine Studio. I haven't used my Maschine Studio since I got the MK3. To be honest with you, yeah, that bell is something serious. But yeah, I haven't used my Maschine Studio since the day I got the MK3. I took the time to actually learn the MK3, even though it wasn't that hard coming from the studio. And my studio's been in the box ever since, in the closet. It hasn't came out. I'm having an error. It's supposed to play them out with art mode. For some reason, it's not doing it. Me personally, I use leads. I used the lead in the last beat, I think, or the beat before that. To me, Nexus 3 has the same presets that the last one had, so I mean, I use a bass out of there. No, I don't put leads on every beat. It really just depends on the beat. Like, this one might not have one. It might. It's going to have something like a lead with where I'm going with it, but for right now, it's not in there, so just stay tuned. But I'm trying to figure this out real quick. Is it because I'm on this? Let me check. I don't understand why this is doing this way instead of that. I have it set to play. Oh well, guess I gotta play something out by myself. What do I think about the MPCX. I'm not sure which one is the X. Is that the standalone one? You have to let me know. Not sure off the top of my head. I think that the MPCX is cool if you like standalone. Like it would be cool to just make beats without the computer, to me. But other than that, I haven't had any MPC. Like I came from FL Studio, got a MIDI keyboard that I jumped up to Maschine, and that's just where I've been. But I think a standalone would be dope. About the chord sets for trap, I would just say anything that's a minor scale. this real quick. In chord mode. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Thanks for the info. Once I start my beating back up, I'll be posting videos. Dope. I'll check it out. In chord mode, when you go into sets, is there a way to get more chords than just the 12 pads? What I do is I go to scale mode, like just lock in the scale, and then I just randomly push stuff and make my own chords. I don't necessarily have to stay within the bounds of what they set already. You can make your own. I use only use MPC standalone. If it's, sorry, my nose running. Sorry about that. If it's not MPC library, the X or older, I don't really know how to use it. I just like that old school feel. I could feel that. Appreciate it. More beat making tutorials. Like, what type of tutorials would you like to see? Like, I put up beat making videos. I just don't necessarily do tutorials. But I'm about to go ahead and knock this beat out after I'm about to arrange it. After I arrange it, I'm chilling for an hour. Let me go ahead and do this. Kind of type beats. I mean, for me personally, I just be sending my beats a lot of times. I don't necessarily make it that way. Like when I start stuff, I get somebody in mind. Like once I already get it going, but I could do that. Like somebody said, make this a Sada Baby type beat, and I just really thought of making it a Detroit type beat, and then what's the elements of the Detroit type beat, add my own little thing to it, and build it up from there. Maybe I will do that though. Maybe I will. Appreciate that, Tay. Alright, let's arrange it real quick, see what it sounds like, and go from there. Let's hear what this sounds like so far. See, I messed up. I feel like with this beat, I feel like the beat should drop, as in the hook should drop. So I'm about to go ahead and drag that over to the front. And now replay it, because I was expecting it myself, and then it just didn't come. So I need to get that right. far as arranging goes, I have an arrangement video on my channel that could probably help you with that. You just gotta search DDS825 arranging. It'll probably help. Need them in the booth ASAP. I wonder if I know somebody. I'm sure I know somebody that could send them the beat. How long have I been live? An hour. Oh, this is not updated. Look on my phone. Nexus 3, it depends on which version you have. I want to say it's like $200. I could check. Like the upgrade is 100. And let me look at it real quick. I don't even see it where I could buy it. It's all the way at the bottom under the expansions. That don't make sense. $250 if you don't have it for a value, which is, let me pause this, save it. I like it. I have to figure out the name for it. For the value, which says latest 50 expansions, over 8,500 presets, over 50 gigabytes of sound, that's $1,400. I don't think it's worth that. If you want me to be 100% honest. And then for $2,000, you get everything. I don't think it's worth all of that. Like, if you're gonna get it, I would say get the 250 and take some time and just listen to the expansions individually and then buy it. I don't think that you should have to go ahead and pay all that money for that. That's a lot. Like $1,400 is a lot, and I feel like I wouldn't pay $1,400 for Nexus. And I like Nexus. I use Nexus, but $1,400, nah. I don't even think I spent, when I bought it, I think Nexus was like $300, and I have a lot of expansions. I should open up. I think I have 60 expansions or something like that. So, I mean, I don't know how I have 60 expansions. Let me pull it up real quick. I'll tell y'all exactly how many expansions I got, because it should give me a number. What's up, Black Av? Hopefully all is well with you, man. Yeah, I appreciate that too. I just finished reading your comment. I saw your name pop up, but I appreciate that. Nexus Cloud, well now Refx Cloud is updating. But yeah, man, I wouldn't spend no $1,400 on it. And a lot of the sounds, that's the thing. It's like some of the stuff on there is, it'll say like trap, but it's EDM. I buy a lot of the spacey type stuff. I don't buy the stuff that's meant like hip hop. Because I'll buy those, like I bought maybe one or two of them and I never used it and it just didn't sound good. It sounded like EDM, which there's nothing wrong with EDM. It's just not what I was expecting. So, yeah. Oh man, I wonder how come I couldn't change this thumbnail on here. Let me see if I can change it now, because I am live. I need to go back to events. Skip that. I'm streaming right now. I wanted to change my thing. Okay, here we go. So that's pulled up right there. Nexus 3P making live stream. I know y'all probably don't care about this part, but I'm trying to change my thumbnail. What's up, man? Hope all is well with you. I was just in here making beats. I'll play it again before I get off. The more darker keys, what you mean by the darker keys? You mean darker scales? I'm gonna play some stuff for you real quick, so that way you can see, like, get an idea as to what I'm going for. Say this. Export it, and after I export it, I will go ahead and just play it for you. I'll play around with some keys. Appreciate that, Black Av. Let's stay up on the videos. Appreciate that, man. Tay, hopefully you have a wonderful day. I'm gonna be on here probably only about another 10-15 minutes. I'm not gonna be on here long at all because I gotta eat lunch and then go pick the kid up from school. Any of y'all play Call of Duty? I always ask that when I'm on here. I be going crazy on Call of Duty. I got 2 new channels coming. I have, well, my gaming channel's been there, but I think I'm gonna start streaming more. I'm gonna have my personal channel, which is DDS. No, it's not. I'm talking about DDS. It's David D. Smith. I haven't put anything on there yet, but it will be up soon. And I'm working on that stuff. Just to separate all that from my music stuff. I'm gonna be talking investments, just business stuff in general. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can go over there. I will post a video about it, link and stuff. So do you have Xbox? If you have Xbox, I'm DDS825 dot as in DOT com. I don't know, I was about to say C. I'll be on there going crazy. But yeah, let me go ahead and play these little scales. Like if I'm assuming you want to make a trap beat. I'm assuming because you were asking about it. Go ahead, discard this. I hope I saved that actually. So if I wanted to make a trap beat, or just a dark beat. Dark beat. Are you saying post? Oh, alright, here go my gamer tag. DDS825.com. That's my Xbox thing. I don't know how to find my Activision thing. I have to look that up. But if I wanted to make a trap beat, let me find a piano. Like I made this little piano in Nexus. I wouldn't say I made it. I tweaked it. And I use it. So let me turn this up a little bit. So like I would go to change the type to minor, and then like I don't know, let's go to D minor and see what that sounds like. What's up, Ayo Bree? I don't like this piano, so I need to find another one. The next Logic video, I don't know, man. I'm probably gonna do one soon though. I'm not gonna forget about it. I just been knocking out beats inside the machine, and once Nexus came out, I just been staying inside the machine. But I'm definitely gonna get back on Logic. Then like a sustain pedal. I mean, I guess it's all in how you play too. So it's like. I don't like this one though. Find another one. See what this. I don't like doing that. See, look, I'm about to do something crazy. See, I don't feel like sitting here. I'm about to do it up here, how I used to do it. Cause on this, I end up playing the same stuff sometimes. See, that's the T Grizzly piano. Yeah. I think I like this one. So scale, minor, type, natural chord, harmonizer. I do use harmonizer as well, but For chords, it's just I go to chord mode, or like I was saying, if you're using this type of keyboard, you can make your own chords easy. I mean, on any keyboard you can, but it will lock it all in scale, so it's just. Even on Maschine, it's easier. Like I'm just gonna make some chords right here. I'm just locked in scale. Like I used to literally close my eyes and just make beats on Maschine. See, I have my sustain pedal plugged in here. If I had it plugged in here, I'd mess around with it. Yeah, how your setup on the left screen. Left screen, it just says main bank, and then my type is minor for the scales. I appreciate that, man. Hope all is well with you. So you got me up here starting another beat. So the chord section part on what? I don't have the chord section unless you're talking about on the click control. But you said on the Maschine, like my chord section is just I'm just in keyboard mode. I'm not even on chord mode right now. So that's how I was able to do that. It's not locked in on the actual chords. I was making chords. So I was just going along. Find me a nice little pad. No problem, man. It's all good. You just go to scale mode or keyboard mode. You just set the scale you want. You know what I'm making. Appreciate that, man. It's years and years and years of practice. That's my fourth beat I'm working on today. I like this. I need to go live more often so that way I stay focused on the task and just work. Yeah, I left FL Studio, but you gotta do what's best for you. If FL works better or you just want to do it, I understand that though. Cause like I wanted a challenge. And that's what made me try Maschine. Hopefully this ain't too loud. All right, this about to sound real ignorant. Explain to me what you mean by ghost notes. Like the notes that's just in the background to show you where you're like playing at and stuff like that. No problem, John. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for watching. I'm just glad I could help. One thing I forgot to do, I forgot to humanize my keys. I just realized that. Let me go ahead and humanize it, make it sound a little more natural. No, it won't show you that, but if you're locked in a scale, like, all right, this piano is in E minor, my pad was in E minor, my 808 is in E minor, and I only know that because I locked it in scale. So no matter what instrument I go to after this, it's going to be in E minor unless I change it and then open up another one. So from there, you're already going to be in scale, so you won't mess up at that point. So it's not the same, but it's kind of the same without having to actually look at the notes. So hopefully that makes sense, because it's like, all right, like all I gotta do is hit the scale button and I'm locked into the scale I was previous in. So let me just go ahead and find something random to mess around with. Maschine is kind of linear to me though. Like once you figure it out, I feel like it's kind of linear. Fine, one of my favorite sounds. I just realized my sounds aren't even favorited on here. I had a folder of my favorite sounds and I don't have them no more. I just realized that. I need to put them in the actual folder. What's up? What's up? Hope all is well with you, man. So it's basically without looking at the screen. Yeah, you won't have to look at the screen. It'll automatically be locked on. The whole machine or ecosystem will be moving from their DAWs to machine only, just waiting on standalone device now. Yeah, that'll be crazy. A standalone machine would be crazy. I would happily make videos on that all over the world. Love keys to Alicia's keys. I say Keyscape is better than Alicia's keys because you have more options, but Alicia's keys is classic. Steezy, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate that, man. I have all my videos on my channel. I have a machine course. I do one-on-one sessions. I have tons and tons of ways that can help you learn machine, man. So hopefully I can help you learn, because once you learn machine, I'm telling you, it's a whole nother level. you want to do a one-on-one session with me, you just have to email me. I'll put my email in here, and then like we schedule everything through Skype. Or if you're like in my area, we can meet up at a studio and do that, because I do that as well. I have a couple people that I do it with actually every month, like consistently. We meet up at a studio and we just, whatever they need help with, like whether it's arranging, I sit there and I walk them through it. If they need help with sound selection, we go through everything in those sessions, and that's really fun. So like you're in New York, so with that, you just email me and we can go over it on Skype, and I schedule them by the hour, half hour, whatever. And me and New Breed, as y'all see him in the chat, man, we did so many sessions last year. I think we did, I don't know how many sessions we did last year. We did a nice amount of them, and I appreciate his support on that. And then he was one of the first, I think he might have been the first person to get my course before I even put it out, because I was like, I just want to run it by you just to see what you think. For my hardware that I'm using to stream right now, I'm using an Elgato. I got my camera right there, so I'm basically routing my camera to Elgato to the computer, uploading it to YouTube. Got the audio from my interface going into Elgato from this computer. I had this microphone plugged into this computer, so it's a whole lot, but I'm gonna try and make it better as I do more and more of these though. Yeah, when we do it over Skype, I am able to see your screen. You can see my screen and all that stuff to help you understand things as well. So I do all that stuff. Try to finish this real quick. Sounds good. I wonder how this sound if I turn this little limiter off. Probably crazy. I am in Michigan. Turn this limiter back on for a minute. And another thing that I do on my beat making videos, where like a lot of you guys don't get to see this stuff, is like I will make the drum patterns, like I did this pattern, but I'm about to go back and swap out some of the drum sounds because I don't like some of them. Let me turn the limiter off though so I can hear them properly, and I'm about to swap them out real quick. cold right now, man. It is cold right now. It ain't too bad, but it's like 30. You know. Do you use drag and drop a lot when you're working in Logic? No, when I'm working in Logic, I route all the sounds into. Wait a second. You might not be talking about Maschine specifically. That's all I do in Logic. Like that's kind of why I don't like the arranging in Logic a little bit, because I have to copy this, copy that. If I want to make a change to it, it's just I'm used to the pattern structure now, and I prefer that. But if I'm using Maschine in there, I just route Maschine to the mixer, and then just do my drums, and then like do the arrangement. I just have to drag over that part, and then that's it. So you made a pattern, save it, and just pulled it up and dropped it in. Are you talking about earlier? Because I have done that with this. Like I can pull up drums that I've made and then drop them in. It's crazy. I just made this beat just specifically trying to show somebody how to make, what scales to use to make trap music. It's crazy. So I need to make just a different variation of my 808. So I'm gonna duplicate the pattern. I'm gonna have to set this up where I can show this up here. A tutorial on which part? I had tutorials on saving your own drum patterns. You just have to look up how to save your own patterns. But all you have to do is when you make a drum group, just save the group. Like make a pattern on it, save the group. Then when you go to open it again, just make sure that at the bottom of your browser, the pattern button is highlighted. You can pull it up. Make a variation of this. I'm gonna find a way to make it so that way you guys can see my face when I'm looking over here. Cause I don't like that. Cause I'm looking up here. It's like my back is turned. So at least y'all be able to see a little bit. Let me go up here. No problem. I like that. No problem at all. I'm here to share the Maschine knowledge. Do you know if you can slice a sample in Maschine and lay it out? Yes, you can. When you apply it to your pads, I believe it goes across there. I had to check. Or no, put it in. When you apply it to your pads, put your controller or your keyboard into key mode, and you should be able to do it. All right, man. You have a good one. I'm looking forward to the email. You have a good day, man. Pin this real quick, listen to it, and then I am done. Oh no, man, you good. It's good. You can ask questions. What I do, I have a transition that I use on literally all my beats that transitions from intro to the first verse or the hook, the end of a verse to a hook, and then the end of my hook. So like right now you hear it, just that, you know, that little thing, the hat. But that's all I really use. A lot of times if I do add effects like mutes and stutters and stuff, I do that stuff in Logic after I already made the beat. So I don't even be thinking about all that when I'm making the beat. I mean, I might think about it, and if I think about it, I'll add a note like in the title of the track or whatever, you know, like mute the 808 at this bar or something like that, and then I'll do it later. But I'm not going to sit there and fix it right then and there is what I'm trying to say. And my computer is tripping now, so I'm about to end the stream, man. I appreciate everybody that stayed in here this whole time, everybody that watched, comment. Shout out to all of y'all, and I'll do these more often. This was fun. Like, I ended up making this beat on a complete accident. I wasn't planning on it. No problem, no problem. And thank you for watching my videos too. No problem. Y'all stay up too. I appreciate y'all. You all have a wonderful day. Sorry I wasn't looking at y'all today, but I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna figure something out. Actually, I have a webcam down here I could try and do, but it might not be synced up, so that'll be the issue. But you all have a wonderful day. Take care.